Hi there. This is John Anthony Francis Wilcox, and today is Saturday, the 20th of July, 2024. How are you doing? I hope you're all doing well. Let me know. Fill me up. Fill me up with knowledge. Fill me up with comments. Just don't fill me up with anxiety because, you know what? I get enough of that. Pardon me. I have another cough coming. There we go. Sorry, I get a bit of a dry throat sometimes. So, what's going on this week? It's been quite a week. And I had great conversations with, my friend Joyce, my friend Lori, talked to Suzanne today, um, talked to Dawn, talked to Ari, and I think that's about it. Um, Before I forget, if you see this, happy birthday, Larry. Today is my friend Larry Benigno's birthday. So happy birthday. And I believe tomorrow is my nephew. I'm going to stretch over here for a minute. Sorry as I move out of shot. I believe it's my nephew, my great nephew Riley's birthday tomorrow. Let us see. There's June, so it's not June anymore. And yes, it's his birthday. And then the last birthday that unless I've forgotten people, and if I have, I apologize, is on the 30th. It will be Kate Bush's 66th birthday. So, anyway, back to our timeline. So, Wednesday, I did a wonderful interview with my long time friend, Annie Haslam, the lead singer from the band Renaissance, because she's going to lead the band on a farewell tour in the fall. And so we were talking about that because as it gets closer to it, I'm going to put up an article to hopefully help move tickets for the gigs. She was telling me something that was I'm very sad about. She's very sad about, which is she does not have the money to film it. She would like to film at least one of the gigs, but she said that prices for doing so have pretty much doubled recently. So that's really sad. If you're watching this and you know people that want to fund such things or whatever, or offer their services, let me know. That would be cool. But we had a lovely talk as always. She made me laugh because I was saying that the first time we met back in 1983, she was before the show, I believe, and she was just hanging out with like the crew and that, and she was sitting. I think she was actually sitting on the lap of someone and cursing like a sailor. And I mean, not in a. She wasn't angry or anything. She just, yeah. And I was telling her this, and she laughed, and she's like, "Oh, John, was I a bit blue?" I was like, yeah." So she just laughed. So, "Oh, but I'm an angel, aren't I?" And she is in her way. She's just an angel that swears like a sailor on time to time. But it was a lovely interview and always wonderful to talk to Annie. And that was Wednesday we did that. Thursday, Grace Mary came by. That was nice as always. We had a lovely conversation. And her husband Walter is now a deacon, so we talked about that. And yesterday, uh, my friend Bob and I made our way up to Hartford for the Friday show of Kineticon. And much as I went last year with my great niece Isabella, but she wasn't interested in it this time. So I talked to my friend Bob, and we went up, and we both had a great time. It was wonderful. One of the things, and this may sound odd to you, that I was very heartened to see was, I was there in a wheelchair, but so were like 6, 8, 10 other people, maybe even more than that I saw anyway. And I thought that's great because it shows you that the place is set up for it. As Bob once said, there yesterday. He loved how wide the aisles are. It's very tough to get crowded out in that place, even with a lot of people. It is set up in a way where things flow very smoothly, and I think it's because that's specifically a convention center, and I mean it's like far better thing than say the Javits Center in the city. But yeah, it was wonderful as always. I loved the vibe of this convention, and a shout out to a guy named Goose who worked on staff, who helped us get all squared away with our passes and all of that kind of stuff. And it was a wonderful time. I bought a couple of things, not much because I didn't have much to spend, really out of budget. Luckily, since I cover this stuff, they passed me in because otherwise it was like $50 a day versus zero. So the zero was good. I met so many nice people, and like I said, a lot of people in wheelchairs and with rollators and that. And I managed to talk to a lot of them too, and that was good. And even I saw two different people nursing. One, she was sitting down with her baby as we were getting our passes, and the other was walking with her baby, nursing the baby uh, in the show. And I thought, well, this is great. I mean, it's truly all kinds of folks, which is what it ought to be. So, had a wonderful time. In the next couple of days, I'll be writing my review and putting photos up and all that kind of stuff, as I took 288, 89 photos. Quite a few, but I've taken more at shows, but I think I gave it a lot of coverage, a lot of good coverage. So what time is it? It's 4 minutes to 7 at night as I am saying this. I had most of my dinner, which was some lovely Chinese food from Tiger Bowl here in Westport. And all I have remaining for this day is actually putting this video up. And that's the only thing I have to do. I'm very sore because propelling yourself around in a wheelchair for 3 hours plus, 3.5, and sitting in a car built for much shorter people, coming from Hartford and back, you know, to Hartford and back. I lost my mind along the way. It's like an anime-based brain, but very sore today. But it was well worth it. It was a beautiful show, and I hope I get to go again next year because it's always special. Um, all the people there. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of goodwill, and if more of our world was like the people at Kineticon, we'd be in a much better place. I'm going to leave it at that. I love you all. I will see you all next time. Bye bye.